Hi, Weiran. How are you today?
Hello. I'm good.
So,
So,
what's
how
new
was your day?
happening? Have any
Okay.
news? Something?
I made my favorite curry chicken for dinner. So,
I made Japanese curry too, but I made it uh a beef with beef.
so basically, it is my biggest achievement of the day.
Okay. Did you put any onion inside your curry?
Yeah, onion,
Oh,
potatoes,
okay.
and
I
carrot.
didn't manage to find any onion, so I just cook with potato and beef. So that's pretty sucks. And I literally didn't do much today. I just finished some work and that's it. Do you know the funny
But
thing?
here,
Yeah.
yeah, what is it?
Do you know the funny thing? I just browsing through news. Today the biggest news
Hmm.
Donald Trump said something about parasite.
Yeah, I heard about it. Basically, he criticized the film, right?
Yeah, he's I don't know how to impersonate him, but he's like, we have so many good movie. Why do we have to choose a movie from South Korea? Let's bring back Gone with the Wind. I'm like, Gone with the Wind? That movie is about slavery. Do you want to bring back slavery or something? Like white people as white people back? Don't know.
That is the saddest thing I've heard about Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, Gone with the Wind. Oh my god, please don't fuck with me. And also, I
Trust
saw a
me.
news that was quite interesting. It's uh,
Mm,
what's spreading faster than coronavirus in the U.S.? Racist
mm.
attacks against Asians, and they put up the
So,
picture about the all the Chinese or Asian restaurant that's all empty.
uh, hmm
I'm
so,
I don't think this disease only infect on Asian people.
so it's just like an excuse for the racism.
Yeah, it's I heard somebody said the word. I just I sometimes I put the news on the background just for the noises when I trying to work or write an article. I heard some maybe British people calling some Korean Chinaman. I'm like, okay, cool. You do you, buddy.
Yeah.
And and also I was looking at Twitter, like my
Hmm.
accounts in the US, right? Like all
Hmm.
the trendy hashtag in US right now is all about BTS. It's like hashtag
Yeah, I know.
BTS comeback 2020.
They are releasing an album today,
Mm-hmm.
I think. So they are also, I think they're collaborating with a lot of Western artists
Mm-hmm.
like Sia
Yeah.
and who else?
I don't know. I didn't see much. I just saw coming back 2020, and all my BTS knowledge is from Tina. So that's
From
all
Tina,
I know.
yes.
Yeah, so that's all I know. I just know they're very, 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 very cute. They're very popular. They have so many cute line character. That's all I
Hmm.
know. So
Yeah, I think they work with
sorry.
Lion Couple. Is it Lion Couple they're working with?
Mm-hmm. I think the maybe the newest album of Halsey, they work
Uh-huh.
with Halsey also. The BTS.
Yeah, Boy with Love, the song.
Oh, I didn't hear it. I
So
just.
I heard
Mm-hmm.
from Tina that they have this pop-up store thing in London.
Mm-hmm.
So they sell their merchandise all around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they're huge. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you, BTS.
Good for you. Must be nice living coronavirus free. That must be nice. And you're working in the film industry, right?
Yep.
Do you have something like some movie you wanted to see? Maybe it's like if it's not the virus is already opened up in theater in China.
So I
Mm-hmm.
went to my social media
Mm-hmm.
last night,
Mm-hmm.
and I think there are a few movies that are supposed to be in cinema this month,
Mm-hmm.
but they all got delayed. I think there are Jojo Rabbit,
Yeah, Jojo
uh,
Rabbit.
and Little Woman,
Yeah,
and I think 1917
yeah,
is supposed to be in cinema,
yeah.
and also the Tom Hanks movie about Mr. Rogers,
I don't
the
know that one.
famous the famous a very famous kids show host
Oh,
in
right.
North America.
It's oh
Yeah,
okay. It's
that one.
uh-huh.
Yeah, and also the new Robert Downey Jr. movie, Doolittle,
Oh,
right?
Toledo is like so
And
sucks.
also
Mm-hmm.
the DC movie
Birds of
Birds of
Prey.
Prey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah.
and also in March, Mulan, but
Oh.
we have no idea if the movie is going to be delayed in
Yeah.
China.
On the
Virus.
other
Yeah.
hand, I'm like, okay, Disney, learn your lesson. Like, why you cut off Mushu? Like, why you cut off all the songs? But on the other
Yeah.
hand, I'm like, oh, it's it's Mulan. I wish that I can see it. And also, I saw Jojo Rabbit last year in Los Angeles. That movie is
Mhm.
fucking brilliant. Uh, maybe just me because I didn't. I'm not very like know much about the film industry. I haven't watched that many film, but Jojo Rabbit took on the whole new like point of view of like
Mhm.
Nazi, of war, of politics, of people wanting to be in politics, of like children
Mhm.
and like everything. That's so refreshing. So
Yeah.
at first I saw like Jojo Rabbit gonna opened up in China. I'm like, whoa, that's pretty nice. Like at
Mhm.
least people can know like Nazi is not right, right? But it's not happening anymore.
I am now going through my social media to see what I've posted a month ago about movies.
Do you
So
even remember like how long is today is like our quarantine days? How many days?
I started my self quarantine since January 22nd. So
I
tomorrow
started
is 1 month.
I started with, oh yeah, I literally already been a month and a day now
Mm-hmm.
because I started in
Oh,
January 20th.
20.
Hmm.
So you got back home and you started your quarantine.
Quarantine, yeah.
Also, the marriage story it's supposed to be in cinema at the end of February, but
Oh,
it's not going to happen. I
but
think.
at least it's on Netflix. We can watch now Netflix. But I haven't have the like
Yeah.
guts to watch it because I feel
Mm-hmm.
like it's too real. I might cut off my engagement, and it's like, oh, maybe like not so intense. Because I
Yeah.
watch some
All these
like
movies. Yeah. You go on.
because I watch some like clips like they argue so intensely. I'm like
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see myself on the big screen. I come to cinema to escape. I just don't want to see myself on there. That's so real.
So all these movies are supposed to be in China in February,
Oh
but
fuck
now
me.
they're all gone. Yep.
Ugh. I don't
So
know.
I don't know
Mm,
when can we go back to cinema.
I'm not going to cinema anytime soon. Even though they're like, okay, you can go to cinema next Monday. I'm like, thank you, but no. Okay, I'm not gonna risk it. And also, I think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was supposed to be opened up in China too, right? Got cancelled.
I think it got canceled. Not is it because of the virus or is there any other reason?
Ah,
I'm not
uh,
sure.
I'm not sure, but maybe it's the virus.
Also, the Bruce Lee controversy. Have you heard of that? The arguments that they have between the family members of Bruce Lee
And the
and
fast food?
the movie because
Oh,
the family members thought that Bruce Lee wasn't portrayed very well in the movie.
oh, I didn't
So they
know
try to
that.
stop. So they try to stop the film from releasing,
In
or
China?
I think both in China or North America, but I don't know if it has anything to do with the cancellation in China.
Oh, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I just heard like the doctor of Bruce, the Bruce daughter, like sued a company in China, that's fast Chinese food. It's called 真功夫. You know that one?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because the
Because
characters.
they use
Yeah,
the image of Bruce Lee.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think I want to say bombshell so bad too. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so many things, and also like I was like every day I'm so bored, right? I just like start like
Mm-hmm.
streaming Netflix and Amazon like every day. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I think last night I lost sleep, so I watching like something from Amazon Prime. Amazon just like we have this new show called Falling for a Killer. It's about Ted
Uh,
Bundy. Do you know Ted Bundy?
uh, no.
Ted Bundy
So what's the story?
is like a malicious serial killer in the like 70s. He killed
Malaysia?
malicious, just very evil.
Oh, malicious. Okay. I thought you say Malaysian.
I'm a racist. No, and he killed at least maybe 85 women. That's all I know because
Mm-hmm.
last year I think so many movies talk about like Ted Bundy, and Manhunter is like such a hit. So everybody start
Mm-hmm.
talking about serial killer. At first, I'm fascinating about like crime psychology, like the psychology of criminal or just like criminal mind or something. And at least at first it's like okay, he must be like a psychopath. He just maybe like he hit his mother or something, have some like troubled relationship with women. And this documentary opened up like a whole new world for me because at that time, at the 70s, I think uh, women in America just start to like pursue their rights, like gender equality, like feminist movement, and all the serial killer like attacks on women, males, like how do you say it? Like they did it sexually. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
it's all during that time. So they're
Mm-hmm.
using like a feminist movement point of view. Like every interviewer is a woman. Like
Mm-hmm.
the police, like detector is a woman. All the like lawyer is a woman involved in that case. So I think that's very refreshing. Also made me think of like uh, the feminist like movement in China. Uh, I think we're doing, at least on my point of view, we're doing more and more like good. Now we talk about like nurse. We talk about rights about nurse. We talk
Mm-hmm.
about period. We talk about period in the coronavirus. Do you have enough like uh, how do you say it? Like tampon or something like that?
Uh, yeah, tampon, sanitary goods.
Yeah. Do you have something like some thought on that? Like your women you live
Mm-hmm.
in China, do you think we're doing like more and more like better?
I remember when I used to be in public space like
Hmm?
school or office. I don't know why. Um, most of the female, most of female, they when they take out their sanitary goods like tampon, they tends to hide it. It's
Ah,
like going to the toilet to is something very shameful,
yeah,
and
yeah,
they put the that are they're very afraid that other or coworkers, like especially male coworkers or male classmates, might see their
yeah,
things.
yeah.
I don't
You're
know
right.
why,
I just
but
remember. Yeah,
it is so natural that women have periods,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And every male character, they know that women have periods. So it really confused me that why we need to hide our tampons. It
Eh,
is not
yeah,
something. It is very usual and natural
yeah.
that we use this,
And people trying
right?
to
It's
put
just
it.
like
Yeah,
you bring. It's just like you bring napkins to. Is it napkins or something? Kleenex,
mm-hmm.
Kleenex, right? It's like you use this in toilets.
Yeah. I just suddenly remember like my all my I came out like so early. I think I came out like during the middle school maybe. Like all my
Mm-hmm,
like girl best friends, they're hiding their stuff. They're like, oh,
mm-hmm,
I have to go to the toilet. Can you check my jeans or can you check my skirt? Do you have like stain on it? I just feel like so
mm-hmm,
bad for them. And also I think not only men, some of the women maybe just
mm-hmm,
brainwashed for so many years, they all trying to put this like thing, like period, into a shame box.
mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, it's
Yeah.
disgusting. We don't want to talk about it. Please just go away.
Even now, sometimes at office, I still got like female coworkers to come to me and ask me in a very low voice to see if I have
Temple.
extra tampons
Oh,
to give it to them. Mm, I don't. It's just weird that women needs to women need to support each other,
yeah,
and we need to if you want male to respect you, to look at you
yeah,
on an equal way, you need to be you need to look at yourself in an equal way, right?
yeah. I just think we
So
should,
if
yeah,
you think it's something very shameful, then you have no right to criticize other people.
yeah. I just think like women should stick for each other, like LGBT should stick for each other. Like, let's stop all this fucking shaming stuff. And slut shaming
Mm,
is like huge in China still,
yeah,
which is like so
and
disappointed
and sometimes
to
they
me.
are like body shaming or slut shaming. They're from female itself,
Yeah,
ourselves, right?
yeah. And I think like at least Western world now have people talk about this issue, but in Asia, like general in whole, I don't think Asian people are talk about it. I think
Mm-hmm,
like people still doing it. I like
mm-hmm,
check out the K-pop culture. It's like
mm-hmm,
crazy. So many
mm-hmm.
like
It,
women died
it,
from
yeah, I
this.
think this whole sexism or racism thing in Western world, there are sexist or racist, right?
Mm-hmm.
But most people know that these are not right.
Yeah.
But in some Asian countries, uh, people see things differently. They don't think. Some
Mm.
people don't even think it's a problem. Don't even think it's wrong.
And I just think people just don't want to talk about anything that serious or might cause controversy in Asia. People just like trying to keep like we're all good. We're all good. Let's not talk about that. That's sometimes make me like sad because I care about all my female friends so much. I just hate to see people through this like nonsense thing. Maybe just because I'm a minor too because I'm gay. maybe that's like I thought about so much last night. Think about like oh all the feminist movement, like all the crime against women, and I thought I remember the Didi like incident, like Uber driver like a rape and killing
Yeah.
innocent like
Mm-hmm.
female passenger. It's like so awful. Anyway, so that's what I've been watching. Basically, just all crime documentary.
But you really need to stop watching this if you have sleeping problems
Yeah,
because
yeah.
this will cause more problems.
Yeah, tonight I'm gonna watch my Disney Plus. Watch some like Moana and some stuff like get me out of that like let's stop. And do you have
Speaking
something?
of criminal, Speaking of Criminal Minds,
Hmm?
do you know that Criminal Minds, the TV show,
Hmm?
um, they just they just aired the very last episode after 15 seasons.
Oh really? I'm not
Yeah.
very into that show anymore. I will check it later. So
Yeah, but
tomorrow's
it's like a milestone for most of the audience to know the behavior analysis unit,
yeah.
known as the criminal psychology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I think most of the women, like one more thing I want to share. I haven't told you. I think I want to,
Mm-hmm.
I want to like more and more people know. At least the more and more women know. You can like predict male behavior. If they wanna hurt you, they have signs, right? They might say horrible thing to you. They might try to control you. They might
Mm-hmm.
hate their mother, or they might like sexually like try to control you. That there's so many signs,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think most like women in Asia know that. Um, do you remember I told you before just like after our quarantine, I told you my friend suffered from like minor um like home violence, domestic violence. Her like dating guy, not even a fucking boyfriend, uh, broken in her house. She said broken, maybe just like let me in, to her house and trying to tell her like if we're gonna get married, they're still dating by the way. If we're gonna get married, you're gonna like get rid of your cat.
Mm.
It's not.
Have
It's
you
sorry.
have you heard of the term of pickup art in China?
Yeah. It's just like that,
UA. Yeah.
this story is much horrible. It's like the cat have so many diseases gonna keep you from like getting pregnant. You have to get rid of it. My friends like definitely like fuck no, like leave my apartment, leave my home, leave me and my cat like alone. They're arguing, like my friends crying when she called me. I'm like, you should like check it out. This show called Manhunters on Netflix. It's all about like criminal against women sexually. You have to know like I think your boyfriend's not right. I think he's a bit like he's like like psychopath, a sociopath, trying to like kill your cat, trying to because he threatened to throw the cat like from the
Well,
very
your
high part.
connection is bad.
Throw. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
I should change my. Oh, it's all good. It's all right now
Yep.
because her boyfriend trying to threaten her to kill her a cat. I'm like it's not okay, right? You are not seeing him anymore. If you want my like
Mm-hmm.
honest opinion, you have to change your lock. You have stop matching messaging them, and very important things. Don't let him get into your apartment anymore, right? My
Mm-hmm.
friend's like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. My friend, and she's been like more and more calm. We talk about our like job, and we hung up, and it's all good. And after 2 days, I saw her like friend circle in WeChat. It's basically Twitter, and saying like sorry,
Yeah.
just sorry. I didn't like do it, or I didn't just like sorry. Basically, I'm like just at that point, I know these fucking guys killed her cat, and this guy did. I didn't tell you this story. I think because I forgot, or because I don't want you to put you in the like miserable like mood. Why my connection's bad? Are we
What's
back?
wrong with the connection over there?
I think we're good now. I got on the Wi-Fi now.
Um,
See that
so
this?
he
Yeah,
he kills the cat. The last
my friend
morning.
said said like very later on. I think almost a week after I'm sorry tweet. She tweeted like this guy took her cat away, and she begged this guy like please let me know where my cat is, and this guy basically said no. And this girl like if you're not telling me, I'm gonna kill myself because my friend's in like deep in depression, right? um, she's in another city. I'm now like we're basically know each other online, so I didn't have that much like information on her. So basically everything is through like social media. My friend said like um if you don't tell me where my cat is, I'm gonna kill myself. And this guy like, I'm not allowed to do it because I'm not done with you. I'm not done play with you. Not play with. I'm not done play you. By the conversation on WeChat, like the screenshot, I'm like, wow, that's what women
So
have
I
to
think.
deal with nowadays.
Mhm. So I think every toxic relationship that um, people needs to identify a possible toxic relationship at a very early stage, especially for women, that we have to have this ability to identify men
Yeah,
more carefully, right?
yeah,
Just like the pickup arts that they're doing. So so basically, I think women needs to gain more knowledge of this stuff that men are doing,
yeah,
so that
yeah,
if you see someone is like that, that you know instantly that this man, you need to avoid people like
yeah,
this, not
yeah,
to get involved with people like this.
yeah. It's just so sad. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, tomorrow is the weekend. What's your plan?
So I think because my parents are staying at home
Mm?
tomorrow, so we plan to cook something special for weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But apart from this, I think my dad is going to do more grocery shopping
Mm?
tomorrow morning. But apart from this, I have no plan at all. So
Do
what
you
is
want to
yours?
teach me like how to do a basic makeup tomorrow? Because I have foundation. I want to know how to like do a basic like
So
touch up.
so what makeup cosmetic products do you have now?
I have some foundation. I think Armani sent me some, and Lancome sent me some. Yeah, basically I just have foundation. I feel like a beauty blender and some like how do you say it? A BB cream? No, like you have to pat the powder and put it on your face. What's that thing called?
Just the powder.
Yeah, just the powder. I have some powder.
Yeah. 就是粉饼还是蜜粉啊？
就是粉饼. I think it's just powder, right?
Just yeah, powder. So
Yeah.
it's after. But how do you do a makeup with only foundation and powder?
I mean, just like basic touch up because I have some redness
Okay.
going now.
Okay. We can
and
do that tomorrow.
yeah, at least we can do something fun. I'm
Yeah.
so bored all the time.
So after this quarantine, maybe you will be China's Jeffree Star.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, Jeffree Star. Yeah, I think there's a little like chubby guys. It's very popular on YouTube too. I forgot her or they or his name.
Hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, so see you tomorrow, I guess.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.